People pay money to put somebody to say something that sounds true, but is completely false.
Do you know what American marriage certificate can do? Do you know what it can do? It is powerful than a PhD holder certificate in Ghana. Yeah, it's a fact. Almost started. Hey, this boy is a foolish boy.
Due respect, he got married to some American nice lady, went to America, and that is the beginning of his life. Marriage certificate is the beginning of his life. Fair enough.
Paul Adom&France, the guy who has an American marriage certificate, his flight is going to land in France. So, Pentecost, I'm sorry, no, respect now. He will tell Paul Adom&France to stay home. But Sir Just from Pentecost does not give a shit. They don't give a hook. And that everything that is happening, the Pentecost church and him as an elder supported her, we will take it from there.
Finally, At0pa Adom&France about social media and so reply Kelvin Taylor ene say wa ne mada the response no ada odikopie mu e Kelvin Taylor ni program so wo chire mu say At0pa wo de say bi won fa ne be ma enka ne be da sebi anto enya ma ne iso bochire wa yenkuni ne wo social media so abi make some reply chenche e de ama wo mu a wo chire mu say Kelvin Taylor ni no say bi akwakogiska e de free e say wa ne mada yi ho an wo social media so disgrace ne dia ene wonjina yesan safei ana ntokwa no ashas yesan so ana Kelvin Taylor asan ababiem abe reply At0pa Adom&France efa ene response awode abre no e social media ne so high fresh gossip GH medical akase news update etwegu e wa be fontinta afidikesi so ana metena sese ya mede ebe so mo e wa afidikesi so channel so me so ye foforo na afei ana wadwane ye channel ya obe subscribe channel yi e de ama me enye pese minkum nya share ma afoforo so ensa intimi nkabi na de ekoso e wa be fontinta afidikesi so ne drop ya ono so ehu de eko na dia eba abusuya obeka ya na watwi mu na social media ne so akwa At0pa Adom&France ene Kelvin Taylor e was some expose bi o make ye e de kire At0pa Adom&France fa Sidechic ahodo bododo na sebi oni omoda na wa threaten wo mo we na dupi wo mo na no ana eno adade social media ne so na enye agro eye se wa bi a enei Kelvin Taylor susu se At0pa Adom&France ene no atwi so da na sebi ene Sidechic one na dada na At0pa Adom&France edina no ofre ma me bi a ye frɛ no eye Ophelia sɛ wane maame ana ofrɛ no e woni program so e mama me e disgrace At0pa Adom&France keka nsɛm bi obi ekura wodi duabɔ title e de kɔma At0pa Adom&France wo kyerɛ mu sɛ bi o on ne ba sɛ wa sɛ bi omundi mpaso agrodade a case die nempo omadi mpaso agro ana At0pa Adom&France edina dia ene enso bi e wo kumase ase Ghana bia no ode abo At0pa Adom&France dua ne no ana ne no At0pa Adom&France ko apai ode reply aba e social media no so awode eko e de ama eye ne Sidechic ya allegedly enam social media no so Kelvin Taylor e claim say one no atwi so da ma me aba bonten be bodua yi ode akwa amomo ene Kelvin Taylor ne wa expose Kelvin Taylor kra say sabio sika no kwakwaje e de afri baby opese odi e disgrace ono At0pa Adom&France abusia ensam ne de dodo na ne no ode aba bonten a wo shedi eye Kelvin Taylor kamuni enti At0pa Adom&France ne reply bi embranie ba Kelvin Taylor so ama response dodo na e social media ne so.
Let me start with a Catholic priest. Now, today, a Catholic priest called me, and I'm not going to mention his name because he's quite well known. And after the initial conversation, he told me a story of encouragement. He said, you know what? When Jesus Christ resurrected, the authorities in Judea hired some of the police people and other people and told them that they'll be given money to say that the body of Jesus Christ was taken by the disciples. A story that sounds true, but it was very untrue. The circumstances of the story sound true and plausible, but it was completely false. 2,000 years later, people are still believing that story. So he told me that that's how it was.
Abusuan some way be anene no At0pa Adom&France dia ba after say enwa da ye video bi be some mo say eye alleged ne Sidechic no onam social media ne so e friend say wani ma da duabo no de ba ye no ye de besom we ni or the response ba ye move straight to Kelvin Taylor ono so nakache wo bra ne ono so e response e ko e de ama At0pa Adom&France wasan e release another Sidechic isusu say one po Adom&France se bi o mu twiso a ono kra o kire mu a wo se sa Sidechic de se bi obezi e wo France
the PhD American marriage certificate kra e more valuable than PhD in Ghana. Almost say Kelvin Taylor a certificate husband. Certificate husband, American certificate, marriage certificate. It is more valuable than a PhD holder certificate. And Anna Brabo in our Ghana. I'm telling you. Do you know what American certificate, marriage certificate can do? Huh? Do you know what American marriage certificate can do? Do you know what it can do? It is powerful than a PhD holder certificate in Ghana. Yeah, it's a fact. Almost started. Hey, this boy is a foolish boy. Because a PhD, Mama Kaya sent me. Our plane will be landing in France. Very, very soon. Too far. If you know Paul Adom&France, tell Paul Adom&France that the guy who has an American marriage certificate, his flight is going to land in France. And then your friend, loud silence flights. We are landing in France very soon. So Paul Adom&France should get ready. You cannot destroy homes and walk free. You need to pay for your sins. So this picture there, let me enlarge it. Now Paul Adom&France say, Kelvin Taylor is back. Tell Paul Adom&France Kelvin Taylor is back. Who is this lady? We are going to France. We are going to our father's land. Exodus. Movement of people. We are going to our father's land. That is what we know. We are landing in France very soon. And it's another banger. Another banger. Another banger. So if you know Paul Adom&France, tell him. Send it to him that Kelvin Taylor is saying, who is this lady? Send it to Paul Adom&France's wife. Say, who is this lady? Does she know her? Does she know the kind of things the husband has done for her in France? There are millions of dollars at what France. You people should tell Paul Adom&France's wife that Kelvin Taylor is back with a banger. We are landing in France. And I want to send a message to this man. I really respect him a lot. Your friend, just Zoom Lion. What's his name? Justpon. And I know he's a very religious man, respectable man. And I know he owns Metro TV. And Obianim Zoom Lion, the respect, especially when it comes to a religion, to say Pentecost. He plays a very, very huge role in Pentecost. Now, we all know Pentecost formal principles and how they respect our rear and how people should conduct themselves. As an elder, Justpon, and I said Zoom Lion, I would do Pentecost in him. And I'm sure Pentecost for so for more Ghana, you know, who's way. Paul Adom&France going to break people's home. Somebody who says, oh, it's Paul Adom&France on your Pentecost. Yes. But where Paul Adom&France works belongs to an elder of Pentecost. And I don't expect any Pentecost pastor to come before me and tell me, say, oh, because Paul juma or uncle Pentecost there, say Pentecost nya for the juma, na say o di boni, and I say o gunya mi hu fin, and I say o ye de nya, uncle ya sorry nti emfa ho sa because watchman for omo ye juma o Pentecost sorry no, omo nkwa sorry o Pentecost. Into watchman for no, omo ye bibia etia Pentecost sum na, mo pa mo watchman for no. It means anything that is linked to Pentecost to be honest should be clean and genuine. I am sending a message to Zoom Lion, Mr. Justpon. Paul Adom&France, he is not supposed to be on Metro TV. So, Mr. Justpon, who see a Pentecost penny pa sebio obuo e friend obuo me bi maun. Ghana for the maun. Say opese Ghana for eda hu Pentecost asori bia sebio obia ode ne ho beka omo krampo no or say onya abra etene because Pentecost penny wote wo. I don't think say you are happy. say Paul Adomotri has entered somebody's home and we're breaking marriage. A Pentecost ni afa Paul Adomotri Juma. I'm yet to hear any Pentecostals defending Paul Adomotri say, where dear Enfa Pentecost or Efa Pentecostum. A just pon or your Pentecost penini. And now we be a Juma and or the Paul Adomotri atuano. And ye Juma oho. It is a Paul Adomotri akodi in kwasia sem say a bika just pon, a bika Zoom Lion, a bika Pentecost or somono. Enti Pentecost asofo amwo Ghana. Mo pese ye respect ya sorry no and more to just pon. Zoom Lion owner, I respect him so much. Yeah, come one of the entrepreneurs, whether you like it or not, he might have his bad side and good side. But whether you like it or not, he has contributed his quota to the development of Ghana. It's a fact. You cannot take that away from him. But as a man who is also married, a respectable married man, to say just pon. Or your Pentecost ni mapa. Or understanding the principles of Pentecost, just pon and the Pentecost church, they need to make sure this guy, this pedophile, this homebreaker, dear Paul Adomotri ayeno, etia onyame. And a said tia Pentecost, I just pon ye penyini wom. I'm just waiting to hear from Jospon, to hear from Zoom Lion, to hear from Pentecost, because if Jospon does not take any action, then it means say Jospon or your Pentecost ni penyini, any Pentecost they support this kind of infidelity. They support Paul Adomotri's actions. The moment Pentecost through a Jospon takes action, say without due respect, me a Pentecost ni where you me establishment, this has happened. I am sorry, me pese e de mumba frafra into me paucho chonhu. That will show say a Jospon and a Zoom Lion is a real Christian on the Pentecost 4. So I am sending this very, 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 very decent message to Jospon. I'm sending it to the Pentecost church. Jospon, Pentecost phone him say, yen etia oko the Pentecost church. Na se oko twen eye impena kra. Pentecost asoro no eden etwe wo sign. So we dagatini, we kouni, we mfantini te seme, we eye inzimani, we de be ni na se we adwuma o Pentecost sorry. Ebia we clerk ewo omu bookshop. Ebia we watchman, ebia we administrator. So we ade a etia asori ne mra, even though unkwa asori ni bi no, asori be ka kire wo say, with all due respect, ya asori ne yes somo. The moment I woni ye bibi na woni adwuma no, wo kan yes somo no ho enti ebetia, enti on betwa sign. The same applies to Paul Adomotri. I don't care about Paul, but I care about the credibility of Pentecost. Sorry, no, any Jospon who is an elder in the Pentecost church. We are trying to make this clean. We are trying to make this clean. We are trying to make this clean. Send your beya obia better than once. So this guy called Paul Adomotri, one country and say, my plane will be landing in France. On Monday when I came, I told Paul, come out and apologize to all the women you have beaten, you have threatened, the women you have stolen Ghana's money to go buy houses for them outside this nation, Ghana. The amount of money you have stolen, you started insulting me. I'm giving you another chance. Come out and apologize on national television. Apologize to every single woman you have threatened with a gun and knife. Every single woman, I work for Sika, Ghana Sika. Come on TV and apologize. You are a filthy, dirty man. Very filthy. So I have sent my message to the Pentecost Church. I've sent my message to Mr. Jospon, Zoom Lion. I respect this man so much, and I know. So pese Pentecost, I'm sorry no, eji santini no enya sad respect na. He will tell Paul Adomotri to stay home. But Sir Jospon pese Pentecost does not give a shit. They don't give a hook, and that everything that is happening, the Pentecost church and him as an elder supported her. We will take it from there. So Paul, just go to your wife, apologize, and come on TV and apologize to all these women.
Abusian some way be and a no air trend day ewa be fontin for the case was sona ka ichire me dey some adabo roofing sheet ana osoya sene afei and we see dan ye nso to awia airborne from air France opesa wo dan gina brand dia any other board roofing sheet akacha na mekanfo e de ama Kumase omo ewo hwan overseas Nkranpokwa station omo krabata kese ne de ewo mokpa influence ubetimi afo mo number ya etwagu ewa be fontinten fidikesie so ona mundi nsa wo so se ne be ya adanse huni ma papa etwagu ewo ye Ghana ha se no nsa timi akam na wi aba be dama se san se wi aspo we no ASU ane to ne ho kwaso like ye page makra